We are still talking about altars, and today we are going to talk about the altar of Islam. The altar of Islam is one of the strongest altars we have on the face of the earth, and I'm going to show you why. And as Christians, we need to study the altar of Islam and know how it operates, so that we can, know where we are going wrong, or where we are not doing it well. So today it's about the altar of Islam, and I say that an altar is a spiritual machine which connects the realm of the spirit to the realm of the physical. So for you to get help from the realm of the physical, you need an altar, so that you can open door into the spiritual realm, so that you can receive help. And the different types of altar: there's the altar of Christ, the altar of Islam, there's the altar of witchcraft, there's the altar of Freemason, the altar of Hinduism, so many altars. And today we're going to talk about the altar of Islam. Hello guys, thanks for watching. I'm Cleophas Wanyama with you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're watching me for the first time. And in this channel we talk about the deep things of God in Christ Jesus. If you want to donate, use the information at the description box or at the comment section which I've pinned below. Now, this video is not about downplaying other people's religion or attacking other people's religion. No, we are here to learn. We are here to learn, and it will help us, in our walk with God. Now, I say that whoever raises an altar controls the land, the people, the structure, the economy, and so many things. So this is why altars are important. I showed you, I was doing a series of teachings about governments, and I showed you a throne. A throne has got 3 legs. We have got the altars, the gates, and the covenants. Altars are very important. Now, why am I saying the altar of Islam is strong? Have you asked yourself, why are people going to Dubai? Why are our children, our sisters, our mothers going to Saudi Arabia to work, going to Bahrain, going to all those Muslim nations to work? Why? They have money. They have money. The altar of Islam is strong. Why is it strong? Because of the priesthood behind it. Any altar without a priesthood is not going to work for you. An altar needs a priesthood for it to be strong. And this is why you find Muslims pray how many times? 5 times a day. You cannot compare somebody who prays 5 times a day and somebody who prays whenever he feels like to pray. Muslims have a law to pray 5 times a day. And you find that when it reaches the time to pray, everybody goes to pray. What about us Christians? Even in companies, they know, they give them time to pray. In institutions, be it in government or private, they allow them the time to go and pray. There's even some companies or there's an institution whereby they have built they set aside a room for them to go to pray. Muslims, they value prayer. They invest in prayer. What about Christians? They wait for Sunday. They wait for Sunday to go and pray on Sunday or evening service. And you can think that you can compare yourself with somebody who prays 5 times a day? Any altar needs service. Every altar needs priesthood. And your prayer life is like an altar. Your prayer life fires up the altar. So if you have a weak prayer life, regardless of whom you are serving, regardless of your God, you will be weak against somebody who is consistent. We lack consistency. This is why is it that a witch doctor can attack a Christian? Why is it that you find some Christians can be bewitched or can be put under spells and enchantment or can be spiritually attacked? Why? Because the person who is sending an attack has fortified himself. He is strong. Why? Because he's committed to his altar. He's servicing his altar. He's sacrificing. He's offering all those things which the altar requires. But a Christian, he thinks that, because Jesus died on the cross, just be happy. Jesus died on the cross. You do nothing. You are not praying. You are not consistent in prayer. You are not consistent in anything because you say you are living in the finished works. This is why the devil has attacked us so much. Every altar needs dedication. We lack dedication. Regardless of whoever God will serve, when whoever is dedicated gets results. Gets results. So So, this is why the altar of Islam is strong. They pray 5 times a day. The altar becomes strong. And just imagine all the Muslims all over the world pray 5 times a day. That altar is strong. Those prayers do something. It fires up the altar. And because when an altar is being serviced, when an altar is being fired up, it begins to work, it begins to speak, it begins to affect systems, it begins to affect the economy, it affects the land, it affects the structures, it affects the people, it affects governance. This is why you find Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world today. We Christians are just there having fun, you know. Jesus has died. Oh, Jesus has died. You don't need to do all those things. Jesus has died for you. You're joking, my friend. You're joking. That's a big joke. That's a big joke. Have you ever asked yourself, whenever there are Muslims, there's oil. Look at Nigeria, there are Muslims there. Look at Saudi Arabia. Look at Dubai, Iraq. Let me tell you something. Many Muslim nations are rich. Most of the Muslim nations are rich, except for a few like Pakistan, Afghanistan, is because of the war and but they still have resources. And those people, they can settle down and work. You'll be shocked by how they will turn out to be. Even Somalia here, our neighbor, Somalia, is not a poor nation. You have seen Somalis, they're very good in business. The altar affects them. Altars affect the people, affect the structures, affect the economy, affect so many things. It's so important to deal with altars. Today, our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, our brothers are going all the way to Saudi Arabia, to Qatar, to Dubai, to work. They have opportunity. They are employed. They are earning a living. They are able to send help back home. They are employed by our Muslim brothers. The altar of Islam is very strong. I'm telling you, this is a fact. And why is it strong? Because of the priesthood. We claim to be strong. We claim to have authority, we Christians, in Christ Jesus, and I believe it. It's true. But we do nothing. We are just sitting, having fun. The altar of Christ needs dedication. The altar of Christ needs to be fired. Christians don't want to pray. They only pray when they want to eat food. They only pray when they're traveling. They only pray when they're in danger. But we don't live a dedicated life of prayer. But every Muslim has to pray. Every Muslim has to pray. They have that discipline of prayer. Why will they be the head? And you claim that you are the head and not the tail. But when you come to the ground, things in reality, that's not the case. The Muslims are taking over. They're taking over the economy. They are building structures. They have the money. And you know that the person who has the money controls everything. Money is important. You always say that the voice of a poor man cannot be heard. If you're poor, nobody listens to you. So it is very important that we dedicate ourselves. Dedicate ourselves to the altar of Christ. Dedicate ourselves to the altar of Christ. If you do nothing, you say Jesus has died and you just go to sleep, no prayer, no nothing, you don't give sacrifices, you don't serve the altar of Christ, we are going to become weaker and weaker. Weaker and weaker. The altar of Christ needs dedication. Any altar needs dedication for it to become effective. If you want to change the society, if you want to change the system, if you want to affect government, you want to affect everything, even the mineral resources, raise an altar and be consistent. The Bible calls us, we are priests and kings. We are called to reign on earth. You see, they will say priests and kings reign on earth. A priest is one who serves at the altar. Altar means priesthood. There's a little priesthood when it comes to the altar of Christ. Christians, we take things for granted. We take things for granted. Now imagine if we Christians would wake up to pray. Imagine if we Christians would challenge ourselves to be committed to the things of God, to be vibrant when it comes to the things of God. We will do wonders. We will do wonders. So guys, it's very important to know that simply because Jesus died on the cross doesn't guarantee you victory. There's so many people who believe in Christ and they have failed. There's so many people who believe in Christ and have been victims. We have a part to play. We have to dedicate ourselves into the altar of Jesus Christ in prayer, in your givings, in your sacrifices, in praise and worship. The strength of any altar is in the sacrifices it receives. So, is the sacrifice and the priesthood behind it. So, if you're a Christian and you have a witch, and the witch is dedicated, is doing a lot of priesthood on the altar of witchcraft, and you're a Christian, you don't have any priesthood, you don't pray as much as you can. You see, the witch will destroy you. The witch will be stronger than you. Even though the Bible tells us that we are placed far above and principalities. But if you don't position yourself to be in control, to walk in power with God, you will be destroyed. That's why you find Jesus always found time to pray. Jesus was always praying. After his meeting, he would go somewhere and pray. He would pray. Why? He understood the priesthood behind his ministry. He understood the priesthood. He didn't just walk like that because he was the Son of God. He came from heaven. No. He had a role to play. He had responsibilities to perform. That's why he succeeded. So guys, we need to rise up and do something. The altar of Islam is strong. It's the fastest growing religion in the world today. So guys, I hope you are blessed with this ministration, and share this video and challenge yourselves. See you in the next video. God bless you.